Yeah, a little bit of a, a difference here, and where we're going to be seeing it, DizzyTT backing off, so taking a more passive approach here, trying to make connection here with that forward two, that really far-reaching move from the Joker. But in this scenario, LawKorridor having that, never mind.
That definitely KB to forward two, dude. That's exactly what happened there. God damn.
Little preemptive down two there from DizzyTT. All about those ranges. Once you're in a range, it can be kind of predictable what button you're going for. Nice shot. Here comes the Jack in the box, amplifying it, and following it, just a really good pressure tool. Oh, did you see that walk back? Just forcing that to whiff, and DizzyTT looking incredible here. Oh, never mind, getting punished thanks to that forward roll out of the corner. This is going to be a lot of damage. Is he going to opt to go for fatal blow? No, down two, get off of me. Huge whiff over to the other side, but DizzyTT keeping it nice and safe, or as safe as possible here. Didn't go for any tricky throw or anything like that, but just kind of kept it going. Love the mirror match here. Both players doing the exact same thing at round start.
And you will see it very much all the time. That down four, so good for just creating that situation. Oh, the rawest of jump-ins. DizzyTT gets one. Now there's no chance to break out. The double, the 30%. Lovely neutral duck though as he punishes immediately. And a good chunky bit of damage. Oh no, the tick that gets you punished. Oh, the drop.
A lot of recovery there on that grab. Okay. Trying to challenge something there, holding on a fatal blow, and unfortunately for LawKorridor, that is very, very punishable. DizzyTT with that long.
In the competitive space.
Yeah, I mean,
but Dizzy, I know he's fought Dizzy in tournament before and has not been happy about losing, for lack of a better term. With respect.
Nobody's happy about losing. Yeah, oh no, definitely respect. See how they can mix it up here a little bit. LawKorridor kind of stuck on defense here, but now finding his groove, finding the offensive measures here. Forward throw, pushing him a little bit closer to the corner, but you are really, really far away. I mean, mirror matches in general are very uncomfortable, and I feel like for the most part, nobody likes doing that, but DizzyTT definitely willing to do it here. I mean, playing this character, feeling confident. But right now, LawKorridor in control here. Jack in the box coming at you. DizzyTT with a regular empty jump. Had he committed to a button, that would have definitely been a punish. Speaking of punishes here, huge whiff punish. Going to be cashing in big time. Forcing DizzyTT to come off that breakaway. Still losing a lot of health. DizzyTT finds his way here. Down to conversion, but doesn't get the follow-up here. And that didn't necessarily directly cost him the round there, but he was leaving damage on the table.
I feel like as well, a little bit of execution not 100% there. I think Dizzy didn't want that raw kapow either. I think he backdashed into doing forward two, and obviously gave him back forward two, which became kapow, but the low gunshot still coming through here. LawKorridor. I can see people in the chat were asking about the kind of how to tell who's who. I think some people thought LawKorridor won the first game. LawKorridor always has customization. Dizzy notoriously tends to not, especially with characters like Joker. He just doesn't care. He just goes into matches, and that's basically it. LawKorridor, though, man's got variation names. He's got look, and variations sport the different look. I've been watching him enough in Open Series to know that.
That's a default Joker here on the left is DizzyTT.
Yes. Now, as we go into the rest of this round, LawKorridor, he's been able to stabilize, creating a bit more of a defensive game right as he gets clipped by that forward two, though. And Dizzy, oh dear, no confirm. A flawless block there from LawKorridor. Sits there and holds it so far. Establishes, that's a confirm. Lovely stuff. That devastating mix-up. Oh, and he gets the perfect call out. Fantastic stuff there for LawKorridor. But, wait a minute, the forward one. That's it. No way you can challenge, and that will be a game apiece. Next matchup, Dizzy. He was off with a pretty flying start, to be honest, but LawKorridor thankfully able to keep it together. Another hard call out on that neutral duck, this time going to pay off again. Massive damage. The empty jump. Oh, he's being cute. He was looking for something there. Empty jump down two. LawKorridor, he does that a lot, He really does.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because a lot of people, you know, you want to punish empty jump, hoping that they're going to press a button, commit to a button, but a lot of people don't, so maybe he thought, like, he's going to try to throw me because he can't punish me because I'm not committing to a button, so he's just kind of thinking one step ahead of that. Maybe an easy down 2 crushing blow. Big jump-in challenge here from DizzyTT. It does connect here, trying to do as much damage as possible. Woo! So many different strings here, 34%, and he's got some really, really good corner carry. Oh, thankfully, for DizzyTT, that was a trait and not something heavily in LawKorridor's favor. He's down.
No.
He didn't finish it. He didn't finish it. And a challenge from LawKorridor stops DizzyTT's fatal blow dash cancel pressure there. You know, he's just kind of challenging a down 1 in the right spot, in the right moment, depending on, you know, what string you're canceling from. That does alter the timing just a little bit, so you really got to pay attention. But, you know, he knows the character, clearly. These guys are playing the same character, very similar variation, and pretty much the same strategy here.
I mean, yeah, asking you shall receive with that one. The full screen game and the chip. Ow! 2-1. Let's go. And the knockdown. A nice man-sized height of the projectile means it's hard to jump in on, but the jump-in's good for LawKorridor. That should be another clean B&B. Down 2. No, he lets it rock.
Yeah, not sure what he was looking for here. Maybe he realized that, you know, he missed the combo window, so he said, I'm not going to overcommit and press a button that might recover too late or, you know, for too long. Big deep jumping kick here from DizzyTT. Trying to block, trying to get around these obstacles. Yeah, that
it makes sense. It's the best variation that she's got on an already top tier character, right? So Dizzy's going to go with the tools available, and now see if this rush down is going to help him. LawKorridor is very good at fighting Jacqui, I recall. So I think he's actually going into this with a bit of an advantage, in my opinion. I think he could totally take this 3-1.
Well, let's see what Dizzy can bring to the table that possibly these other Jacquies are not. Maybe LawKorridor unfamiliar with a few strategies here, but right now in complete control here. He's kind of locked down Jacqui here in the corner. No, you know, interactable to kind of escape out of here, but is able to jump over the other side. So many overheads coming out, and that last little one able to open up LawKorridor. And again, just kind of letting him jump out of there because he's not really able to predict exactly when he's going to be going for it, or, you know, get that spacing down for the anti-air button, roll, and that's going to be a trade definitely in LawKorridor's favor. That could have been really, really bad had that connected cleanly. DizzyTT looking to just chip out damage over time here. The goop, all over the place, and DizzyTT trying to get this momentum back on his side.
Ooh! Doesn't spend the KB though, not this early on. It's going to become much more important to use a little bit later. Big neutral jump.
Yeah, holding up. Really, really good strategy in this game. I mean, coming down, you're getting a full combo, no problem. And again, anti-airs aren't the easiest thing to do. They do exist, but, you know, they're not just fully invincible, you know, one-size-fit-all anti-airs in this game. You really got to think about where to place things. Hold on a second. This is insane challenging here with the mid. DizzyTT looking incredible here. A whiff of that dash punch does get him into a bad situation here. LawKorridor trying to take full advantage here. Not quite enough to kill, but very, very... Oh, God, that was easily enough to kill.
Spends it both, Darth Armor, just to squeeze out every inch of possible damage, and he puts himself on match point because of it. And to be honest, the combo... Oh, and yeah, that was so sick. But the combo took so long, he built the other bar, which he just used there on the Kapow anti. Dizzy, not expecting that. 18%. But yo, LawKorridor looking like he's in top form right now. Oh. There's that double down too, just to try and stop it.
Yeah, trying to, you know, maximize that damage as much as possible in case he does go for the, you know, breakaway to pop out of the combo, pop out of the juggle. Good block of the overhead. DizzyTT reacting to it accordingly here, applying some pressure. Here it comes, and LawKorridor just holding on the block for dear life, and that was a missed opportunity there. That down 2 did whiff. It is very fast and recovers pretty quickly, but no way that wasn't an opportunity there for LawKorridor. There he is, the challenge with the stand 1-2. Yeah, beautiful little fatal blow here, just stabbing her everywhere you don't want to be stabbed. And this is definitely the bloodiest fatal blow here. You can really see it as it just overtakes the camera. Oh, oh man, why? Why is this necessary? Why?
Oh, it's what LawKorridor does.
So
I was thoroughly expecting it. LawKorridor does it after every set. Once upon a time, if he feels like it, he'll do it after every game. And sometimes he mercies every game, but I don't think he will today. But he gets that win over DizzyTT, which is a great situation for him now. Winners Finals, that joke. Oh, Zoker versus Yuvility. We've got that Kabal versus Jacqui. Now, Zoker is a Kabal player that has been well known for being a complete specialist of the character. It's not kind of just the air dash and combo. He can obviously play that variation, but he has a lot of other utility for different matchups. But the single hits, the dash cancel and the hook grab and the low, it gives him mixed potential everywhere and a lot of plus frames.
mixed potential is definitely not a bad thing to have in this game. You know, just to kind of keep your opponent on their toes, keep them guessing as to, you know, where you're going for. And that's part of it there. Normally that string ends with an overhead, but instead going with the unsafe flow. However, you know, didn't really face him. Just kind of said, okay, I guessed wrong. Let me keep playing. Let me not get hung up on the fact that, you know, he tricked me here with this. That was the overhead, you know, the safer route in terms of that. That second hit does hit as an overhead. But Jacqui was expecting that low cancel to be coming out. Ooh. Beautiful, flawless block up to, but because of the breakaway, not able to convert. It's some good damage. She is coming off some resources, but it doesn't matter. Here comes the offense, and the interruption there. Didn't want to give her any of those plus frames with that bionic elbow.
And we mix once more. This is all about conditioning, though, as Zoker, the short hop and the wake-up jump attempt from Yuvility, just trying to escape the corner, but no. The corner is your home for now. Yo, I haven't seen that Kabal animation in forever. that taunt as he backs off. And just did a little backflip, you know. Ooh! Say goodbye to your nose, though, mate. Yeah, and there's that flawless block once more. Ooh! God, Zoker! Recently picked up by Rise, have to point that out. A very recent signing, I believe both himself and Murko. Italy well represented in the competitive space right now. Let me tell you, there's the block on the low, though. And now Yuvility. Oh, the drop!
Yeah, big drop, big opportunity here, but challenged right back. And Joker, just like that, able to switch it, you know, switch gears from super offense to super defense. Doesn't want to, you know, lose this opportunity here. This is down to the wire, final round, getting a nice conversion here thanks to that hook slam going right into that fatal blow.
This is Kabal's fatal blow. Yeah, she's not. Surely this is dead. I think it's dead. Slam. 1% in it.
How is she alive? Oh, goes for the throw. Bet it all on that throw. I don't know.
It allows him to get a lot of mix-ups. A lot of rewarding mix-ups. But he has to condition you first. The jumping grab. Lovely tech there from Yuvility. Yuvility, one of the younger players hailing from the UK. I believe this was his first competitive Mortal Kombat game. He's made quite the splash. Oh, the low profile. That really ain't mid, to be honest.
Oh man, fake mids. That's that's part of the tech. You gotta figure out which ones are fake mids and which ones are real mids.
Oh, that one's good.
Ball's got such great range normals here. Definitely true no matter what kind of moves you equip here. Of course, we're gonna be slamming her on towards the corner here, and thanks to that low hook grab, able to keep her on that same side. Didn't have to go into anything else. A little too different, a little too complicated. And Kabal still locking Jacqui down thanks to that projectile backing off and just trying to be as oppressive as possible here. Raw hook grab.
You know why I love that? Because Yuvility could have broken and escaped the corner. Zoker doesn't want that.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Really smart stuff. You know, because you're still being spun. You're still in that animation of capture, so you can't break away during it.
There's that cancel again, but using it where if that overhead connected, oh, there's the interruption. No plus frames allowed for you, sir. Zoker finishes it again. Domination in that second.
And then you have the cancel, you know, really opens up a whole new world of hit confirming here. Anti-air, just regular straight air to air. Just stop it, Jacqui. I'm gonna stop you from jumping all over the place. Zoker is looking incredible here.
And there's the cancels once more. Yuvility constantly blocking that overhead, but I wonder when that low is going to come through. The meaty down one. Zoker's just so ready for Yuvility to squirm out, and Yuvility at this point, gotta say, pretty much refusing to block and wake up, and Zoker is absolutely annihilating because of it. Doesn't believe in the jump in. That could have been a full combo, but a bit scrambly here. There's the back one. The single hit for the plus frames just to jump out and escape the corner, and there's the mix again. Now, what's it going to be? Turn seating down one, too far away to punish, and now he gets hit by the overhead. It just looks to me, Armor, like Yuvility is a bit lost. Not particularly sure what's going on here. Oh!
A lot of pressure that he's, failing to deal with. But right now, starting the offense, tries to go for the throw. Didn't really get a full punish to Zoker, but, able to get something here. Yuvility starting it off here. 1-1-1. Easy hit confirm right into the dash. The Nomad dash. As much damage as possible. 30%. Empty jump into the high challenge here. Up two from Kabal. Definitely one of the better ones. Horizontal and vertical hitboxes. Nothing he needs. And nothing else he needs on that up two animation.
Definitely look for the single button anti-air there. This is a scary situation. There's the back-to-back. You cannot afford to get hit now, Yuvility. Any fatal blow confirmed will do it. And there's the overhead for another time. The overhead is the one to block. To be fair, you could afford to take the low, but no longer. Lovely tech. Fantastic tech. Instant jump.
Little wait there. Not enough. Oh, the trade going into Yuvility's favor. Yuvility does live to see another round. Let's see what the Zoker can do if he could just shut this down right here, right now. She still has access to some good things, some good crushing blows still. And of course, her fatal blow, she falls below 30%.
God, his flawless block execution on that has been flawless. No pun intended. 32% for it as well. That's such good damage. Another tech. The techs have been supreme for Yuvility. Another cancel. This time it's really not enforcing plus frames, it's just trying to be unusual. There's the jump. The down two. But these down twos are looking really desperate, to be honest with you. That one worked, sure, but he's right back where he started. The interruption. Double hits, not plus frame here. It's the single hits you have to worry about. Yeah, he's not doing the double blast. Actually, he might not have even been able to. He didn't have any meter. And yeah, he's done.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Dead. And also doesn't have his skin anymore. It's completely gone. But also the same variation. I mean, they have the hell port cancel. And the Burning Spectre, which again will just kind of buff up a few things in certain scenarios. You want that extra little damage. Back
it just makes Scorpion better at being Scorpion. The buff gives his grab game more threat, his punches and his attacks in general. It just lets Scorpion do what he normally does, but to greater effect. And now we're actually also starting to see players like Murko. They want to keep the same side. I think actually Javier and Murko both do the same thing. If they have you in the corner and they spear, rather than doing back-to-back spear, they do spear buff amplify, which restand situation. And it keeps the buff, right? So that's a sick little development over in Europe. 16% income.
No problem. Extra little 3% ain't nothing to sneeze at. It definitely tacks up, over and over again. Makes you a decision closer away from victory. Here, as we can see, Murko doing incredible. Just, the right call, the right situation. Oh, good block confirmed there. Recognizing that it did get blocked. But here comes the big crushing blow. Definitely want to hold that breakaway for a situation like that, because Scorpion can definitely tack on the damage.
I love how you, by through events alone, called it a crushing woe. That kind of gave me big H2 woe vibes. It's just one of those big things that happens with the Scorpion. Here's that forward three. In we go. The challenge, though, from Javier, who should very much be able to take the round. Oh! Definitely expecting a breakaway, he was. And that should be the round anyway. Yeah, 1-1-2 knockdown. Easy business. And one round apiece.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, right back at him. This time around, Javier is the one that's looking successful here. Scorpion player that everybody knows here, but you know what? These guys are both really, really talented. I'm loving this mirror so far. Forward 3, definitely one of the better staggers in this game. Recovers really, really fast.
They're the two most successful European Scorpions. That's the thing. They are the two top Scorpions from Europe. Now, I say Europe specifically. You know, shout outs to Mercer. I'm talking about just Europe on its own, as this is EU West, but as we now push forward. Pretty even Stevens on Life Dart Armor. Fatal Blow's about to be activated. There it is. Will he have a chance to spend it, though?
Oh, no. Oh, just enough. And looking for that up 3 from Scorpion. I mean, switch or anything. It looks like we're not going to see a variation switch either. I feel like Scorpion is one of those characters where his equipable moves don't really define him because his default tool set is just so, you know, vast and so strong. Like, so many, you know, the fact that he has any kind of teleport is, you know, spear combo potential. And it's just like the equipable abilities, just kind of little minor tweaks of the character, in my opinion.
Yeah, very much so. You see the reborn teleport. That's I don't want to say mandatory because we have seen other Scorpions do well without it, but that definitely seems to be the preferred move that a lot of Scorpions like. Shouts to Murko, who does sometimes go Searing Rage anyway, and we even had Conqueror in Liga Latina win a tournament with all Burning Spectre merely, I think, a couple of months ago. So clearly, Scorpion can work without the cancel, but you just see that players playing that fundamental game of Scorpion. Got to be a little bit on the wild side to make the character work, and definitely confident in your decisions for sure. But Murko, very reactionary, fast pace. Javier, much braver, I think, goes for some stuff that you might not really expect. But so far, there's that delayed back one. Oh, and we're cashing out on damage, baby. We want the big payout. Bang! That's going to be another round. Javier looking real good in this mirror. Now, Murko, he might not go Scorpion all the way. He's actually been known to go Jacqui in the mirror.
Oh, we can't see it. Again, a mirror match is something, a very uncomfortable situation for a lot of players. So, you know, I can see someone who's not as confident going out here. Right now, this is not the look of confidence. Murko getting worked here by Javier. Down one does stop him from trying to backdash, trying to build up a little bit of space between himself and his opponent. Looking for some kind of whiff here. Here's just a regular throw. Javier getting too defensive, leaving himself susceptible to those throws. Didn't confirm into the rest of that string from the back one, but that's okay. Able to continue this pressure forward. 3-4, definitely negative on a block. So that was the opening that Javier needed. Saw it coming and decided to challenge.
I think utility as he's looking for in this particular matchup. We'll see if Simblade can somewhat change things here. Oh, raw spear out of nowhere. And start things off
Simblade
with...
is the neutral jump punch from MKX, right?
Yeah, yes. And it's got gigantic reach. It's got big reach. It can be used meaty after a breakaway for plus frames. It gives him some other combo paths. Mostly teleport, obviously you can get Simblade combos, but also full screen spear crushing blow. You actually have time to do a forward dash and then a neutral jump Simblade, and you can still combo it. So you haven't got to use your amplified spear to damage off the KB. So Simblade has its fair few uses actually.
Okay, let's do a forward throw here. Gonna have some great Oki on this opportunity right next to his opponent. Goes to the delay wake up and kind of just committed to regular, you know, non-delay wake up. Back three does open him up. It does hit as an overhead. You got to watch out for that. A little tricky, a little slow, but definitely a nice wrench to kind of throw in there to keep your opponent, you know, constantly guessing. Regular helport cancel into the back throw. As you can see, Javier a little too overconfident in his block button, overconfident in that defense. That's going to be a punishable string. You don't want to let that rock, but because he wasn't close enough to make contact, he wasn't able to, you know, cancel that into a teleport that he could cancel again.
Always looking to buffer Scorpion players, and they do that back too, and if it comes out and it whiffs, you are toast. That second hit is so unsafe. Oh, wow! My man counter hope to the down two, and you know what they trade? In this case, it's going to benefit Javier, who ends in spear for the side switch, keeps Murko in the corner, and the stagger puts him onto a match point. Now, Murko, if he loses this 3-0, I've got to say, I've never seen him lose the Scorpion Mirror in such a fashion. He's normally a kind of player you would actually bank on being the one you would bet on winning this. But Javier, I mean, has been going from strength to strength recently. The Battle of Spain versus Italy, absolutely. Uh-oh, the break has been used. Armor. Ooh! Watch your chin.
Yeah, not sure why he didn't opt to go for the crushing blow there. Could have been a lot of damage, and we are in a final round situation. I believe he hasn't used it yet. So, you know, it could have been one of those things that just kind of caught him by surprise. Maybe didn't expect it to hit. Swinging and canceling, no problem. And that's going to, you don't want to whiff against Scorpion. It doesn't matter how far away he is. It doesn't matter if he's in the air. Do not whiff against this character because he's one teleport away from really making it hurt. That was super unsafe. That was
Do you remember what I told you? Javier is known for being a lot more just guttural with decisions.
Oh no, that's the first opening he needs here. He could make this comeback. Literally just 20% away. There goes. Oh man, that does not feel good. That does not feel good. Javier with the incredible comeback. A very bold read there and able to finish it out with the interactable tick throw.
The Scorpions trying to fight over who got
to win against Murko, who has been, I think even Ketchup talked about it, has been, you know, kind of the Scorpion of this area, but not today. It's Javier who's already coming out, drawing first blood, and 3 of them back-to-back here. He's already got Dizzy halfway dead, and for Dizzy, it's almost no surprise that we're seeing a third different character here already today. As someone who I've seen kind of been going through it over the past year around the character select screen, looking for someone to stick with. So far, he's been trying to kind of play around everyone at the top competitively, and it's been working for him here recently. Let's see if he can turn this tournament around. And for Javier, he started off the way that he has played that last game.
Okay. Going right into... Yeah, when you see those flames going up, that means he's got access to those special moves there, the little teleports that you're going to be seeing as a low, as a mid, as an overhead. So you got to watch out, be extra careful. He just did it. He just did it. He was like, I'm so tired of you trying to just bully me in this corner. I'm just going to super unsafe on block raw fatal blow, and it worked. It absolutely worked in that scenario. So, I mean, next time, DizzyTT's got him up against the ropes, guys. So he's got to know, he's got to realize this is somebody who's willing to do this.
That first round was utter insanity from the point that Javier came out swinging for about 45 seconds straight nonstop, and then Dizzy swung for about 45 seconds non-straight stop, and then raw fatal blow. Talk about like a weird, I don't know, story to tell of that round number 1, but it's Javier who's again drawn the early first blood, and this time has not let go of it. Already 3/4 of the way there, gets the counter hit, and that is all she wrote. Holy crap, that fatal blow looked like it.
On the winner side, right when we started today's top 8 on the west side. Oh, look at that tricky little, that mobility from Scorpion. I mean, what he can access because of those teleports. You know, he's just kind of free to move around, like, and he moves so rapidly, so quickly. Like, it's so easy to just get lost in it.
Yeah, the way I like to describe Scorpion is that you are probably not going to stop him from doing what he wants to most of the time. That's the freedom that the mobility and threat of teleport gives you, as well as his wonderful toolkit. You talked about how, you know, the variation system doesn't affect him too much because the core is so strong for Scorpion.
Exactly. Yeah, very, very strong and, you know, very static. I mean, you need the chain and you need the teleport to really, you know, stop anyone from whiffing anything or throwing projectiles. And that really, he really dictates the pace with that, just with the threat of those moves. Mainly that teleport.
Oh yeah, mainly that teleport, raw spear, matchup dependent here against Jacqui. You know, he has to worry about her mobility a little bit as well. And here's Dizzy answering back, not going to be enough for the kill, but it's going to give him the health lead. And he has already survived an awful lot of offense. So this is looking good for Dizzy to make a comeback if he can get the closeout. 78 damage. What remains? Can he do it? Oh my God! Oh, I don't
Unfortunately.
I can't analyze that. I can't do it.
Round 2.
It worked.
He did slow spear. He had to have committed.
It just worked. It just
Oh
worked.
my
It
goodness.
just worked. It worked
Oh
like
my
nothing here. And unfortunately for DizzyTT, he came off that finite resource, no longer going to have access to that fatal blow, which is going to be access to a lot of damage here. I mean, what's going to happen? What's going to happen here? Good block of the low, not getting tripped up there by the second hit of that string. That Burning Spear is up, so it's going to add a little bit more damage if he does make some kind of contact between his punches or his throws. Downward shot, trying to throw that goop on.
I've been seeing Dizzy do that a lot. And I don't see a lot of Jacquies do that, where they actually use that as a way to set up dot and then pressure immediately. And he does it in the corner a couple times already here tonight, and it's been beautiful to witness. Gets the people elbow. Could have got a massive pick confirmed though, and this health deficit's not looking great. Javier single hit away. Something crazy is gonna come, and it's gonna be the unblockable overhead after he did low spear to close out the
Yeah. I saw a little bit of debate in that in the chat. I think someone was saying that back three is useless, and everyone else is like, are you watching this match? Like, he's hitting back three so many times. Like, how are you saying that it's bad?
Back three is one of the only moves in MK11 that has hit more than it's been blocked. I can almost guarantee that.
That's the unblockable ratio, where it's not actually unblockable, but if it hits more than it gets blocked, then yeah. There it is. Do it again! Please do it. Please keep doing it, Javier.
Why?
Blockable.
And why is it so good? Because of the implication of if you block low. Which threat is there as well. Okay, Dizzy got the lead. He was unable to close out last time. And he might be in for it again! He's so close to the finish line in these even individual rounds. And this is going to be the biggest hole to try to come out of. And this is Javier, who's coming off of a huge victory. That mirror against Murko, you know he's got to be feeling himself after that. That's a big win.
Super feeling himself. I can see it here in the gameplay.
Another one.
And, you know, just in the fact, yeah, another one. We need a back three counter for the next time Javier plays on screen. We just need and it just needs to tack up every time so we can, you know, just make sure it's unblockable, because it is unblockable. That's just swinging here, staying on top. Javier lost a lot of damage there thanks to the DOT, and you know, it's kind of one of those things where you can't panic when you're on top of it. I think he's been doing a really good job of managing it. Good block confirmed there, canceling out of the teleport, trying to stay as safe as possible, canceling again. Javier is moving like a machine right now, all over the place. So, just mechanical, so calculated. I love this here. DizzyTT looking for the hit. Is he gonna go to Fatal Blow? No. Looking for the follow-up here. Clips the low, giving Javier a little taste of his own medicine here. The low hit confirm right into that Fatal Blow. DizzyTT gonna be tying it up one round apiece. He's looking to make this reverse 3-0 comeback. Is this the start of it? Is this where it all goes downhill for Javier, or is Javier gonna pull himself out of the mud and stop this momentum train right in its tracks?
He's able to do it right there, and if he didn't commit to the normal, that little down four, he actually could have got a punish on that. He was close enough. 4-2, here we go. Going to the corner, he gets the crushing blow anyway. You're gonna see the damage add on here at the end. There it goes. A little bit of visual trickery there as he has a hefty health lead now, and all of a sudden, Dizzy has come to life. It did take finally getting one round on the board. But never say never for Javier, who starts this potential comeback off with a little bit of bleed, and you really don't want to hit twice, because now it's going to look even more deadly. Already halfway dead. The short hop's up, every single overhead is unblockable.
It is.
Oh no.
Official.
Oh my goodness! The ship? Oh no, that was a moment Dizzy saw that he blocked the really high jump kick, which meant that it was going to have, on paper, some negative frames to it, and it could have been Dizzy's turn right there, but he froze up a little bit and allowed him to jump once more. Coming down to something really minute like that, not too crazy, but it did take a long while.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. We'd be nothing without you.
I learned everything.
Yeah. Any of life's lessons can be learned faster and better in any Twitch chat. Like, prove me wrong. Like, that is 100% a true statement.
Also, if we are off on one piece of frame data, they will let us know, and thank you so much for that.
Wow, yes,
right,
I'm sure you love it.
Oh yeah.
Back throw here, Geras, one of the best at it, mostly because of the Oki setup afterwards. Big jump in kick coming out of Shang Tsung, able to go right into those up skulls. That's going to be a huge whiff right in front of him. Here comes the big body splash, down twos to make sure it hurts. throwing up the sand clone, but either way, holding up forward as soon as he recovers from that hit animation. So sand clone didn't explode. Sand clone did nothing in that scenario for him because his opponent was holding up forward. That's going to be a mental note you're going to have to take to the rest of this set if you want to be successful.
Oh, maybe try to get a flawless block or just a hard read on the frog splash right there, but one of those jump-ins where it's not your turn if blocked regularly. And eating the mix. Yuvility getting going here with the old school Geras, Geras game plan. Having the throw, getting the Oki, throwing some mix, having the safety. We'll see if we get anything crazy from him. VLJ playing this really aggressive as well. Knows that he can't zone an awful lot. One sand trap's gonna close the gap, and a beautiful flawless block. A lot of Shang Tsung's been getting away with that over here. So Yuvility showing some tech here.
Well, that was really close to a wall crushing blow there.
Oh.
Yeah, just been a little bit closer. We talk about how broken mid command grabs are. Like, I'm so tired of downplaying mid command grabs. Like, forcing you to block, forcing you to jump or die by command grab.
It's the same as any 50-50. It's the same as any 50-50 in MK11.
No way.
If you're right in a 50-50 situation, he gets full like anyone gets full combo punished.
Unfair.
It's the same as blocking an overhead or a low. It's the same thing.
I don't agree.
You either get hit by it,
agree.
or you read it,
or you
murder him,
and you win,
or you mess it up and die. But hey.
I mean, we all die
Stop
eventually,
blocking.
right?
This all goes back to stop blocking that we were talking about earlier. Anyways, I digress. We beautiful forward three here. Yuvility looking so strong. This is the Geras that we don't see a lot competitively at all in any region. Not gonna have the defensive bar to survive that, but he's been the one to be the aggressor and not just up close in his face, but full screen. And that's kind of what I've seen him implement. It's been beautiful to watch, but now we're in a completely different territory and a different monsters on the screen, and it's Jacqui Briggs.
Yeah, Jacqueline Briggs able to kind of just super jump from pretty much anywhere on the screen. So she's always just one jump in from all this oppressive offense here. That's going to be a favorable trade there, but never mind. She gets her way in, but a little bit of a drop combo in that scenario. Missed opportunity here, if you will. Forward throw to keep her in the corner, but that's okay. Throwing all caution to the wind, saying, I'm going to hold up forward because it's going to work. Straight trade here, and because of the life deficit, because VLJ had almost no health left, not going to be a favorable situation for him. Oh, big boot there. That high does leave Shang super duper plus, meaning he can move way before his opponent. Flawless block up two.
Jacqui things the 1-1 so fast. Even interrupting the interruption. It interrupted the interrupt. Oh, big air-to-air right there. Nothing was active from VLJ. It looked like it made... I couldn't tell if he actually put a jump kick out or not. But either way, meeting what I like to call one of the god kicks of MK11. That 45-degree angle aerial missile system that is his jump kick. But a big pickup. I've got one more hit away. The defense, and he clipped him with the low. That was so far away. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that hit.
Nicked him there with like the little tip of his shoe, that low, reaching out a little bit farther than I honestly anticipated. And you have a lot of time. Those are two very slow. That's a very slow string, so you got a lot of time to hit confirm into that fatal blow. But that was incredible. That was incredible. Keeping her down, her corpse dropping, not stopping, wants to keep going. And just stopping her in her tracks, in the air, exactly where she's trying to approach here. Air-to-air conversion, but Jacqui does find the hit. Jacqui bringing the hurt here, a whole world of hurt against Shang Tsung's got him in the corner. Down shot,
right,
and able to challenge.
That was a physical reaction right there to him seeing that Yuvility didn't have meter or just knowing on the back of his mind. But either way, good time to press and is wrong this time around into death. Yuvility
Good
on the board.
character switch. Definitely a good character switch. You know, I honestly,
In this part of the world where they have a lot of experience, these two characters see an awful lot, but we see it go back and forth. Doesn't matter the player. We've seen that Shang Tsung is one of those characters that can deal with her really well. And the players here too.
Ooh, downward shot does whiff slightly there. Shang Tsung just kind of gets out of the way here. He was looking for some kind of air-to-air, but I think he's happy about finding that throw. Downward shot, not going to challenge there in between the gap. Instead, just going to try to hold on to block, but he does open himself up by jumping. And again, jumping in that scenario. A lot of jumping I'm seeing here out of VLJ. Up skulls here. Last one whiffing.
Oh!
Jacqui getting the opening that she needs. Yep, that's going to be a conversion into fatal blow. That should be enough to kill. If not, it's going to be no. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive.
Okay.
Oh god. Flawless block, that was crucial, but not able to keep it going here. Flawless blocking does eliminate virtually almost all the chip damage that's coming out of you, or coming to you. So that was super duper clutch in that scenario, but it's hard to continue to do that.
Warp drop here. No jump kick this time around. Look at the mix-ups that VLJ's throwing at him. Constantly keeping in a mind game. Even going to jump back one. That's telling me that VLJ wants combos off of those jump reads.
Definitely wants those combos. Definitely wants that damage here. Trying to tack it on any way he can. VLJ with a nice conversion. Trying to opt to go for like more of a full screen approach here. A little bit of zoning, the corpse drops, ducking under the throws, and that's what he's constantly looking for. He's constantly letting go of block to see if, you know, the throw attempt is coming. If it whiffs over, she doesn't have fatal blow, so she actually cannot finish this here. Oh, down two! I don't know if that was necessary. I don't know if the crushing blow was necessary, but he just wanted to do the job, wanted to get rid of her right here, right now, getting a little bit of breathing room.
I don't even think that, okay, please don't judge me for saying this. I'm not too sure that was a read of empty jump throw. I think that it was a late anti-air attempt. I could 100% be wrong. That was so fast. It was so fast that it almost made it unbelievable.
Yeah, it's super duper fast, super fast. And you know, it's one of those crushing blows that like sometimes you accidentally trigger. Uh-oh. Right in his face.
Just watch back-to-back anti-air down twos. What are we witnessing right now? Oh, this could be close. Oh, he does get the conversion. That should be it for a 2-1 lead. VLJ, what a final round of that game. The sick back and forth, the back-to-back anti-air down twos that probably both could have been comboed off of. We did see it coming out from Yuvility. Major tool to have against this character as well, at shutting her down, at being able to get an anti-air. And Shang Tsung is deadly up close too. The ones, the 1-1s, the 1-1-3s. He's got that safety of multiple hit confirmable strings. Right there you see with the 1-1-3, and just that alone, I think moves you up a little bit here in MK11.
Yeah. I mean, because it's a very powerful tool. You know, a tool that you can kind of swap in and out with throw attempts. Right now, though, VLJ just running away with this. I mean, it started out, you know, really strong out the gate. That crushing blow, just connecting there. Just getting a little tricky. That overhead, you know, just kind of gets you by surprise sometimes, especially when that first part whips. Oh, stopping her right in her track.
Back-to-back leads shut down by corpse drop and the ground eruption.
Yeah. I mean, ground eruption definitely a little bit slower than like a traditional anti-air, but just the fact that it occupies space. Down two crushing blow of that dash punch. Another down two for your troubles. Can Jacqui make this comeback though? This is how it starts. Dash punching again, but just the fact that he broke away there kind of just kept it a little tricky. I thought I was going to see a mercy. Kept the timing a little tricky, and she wasn't able to, you know, properly time the meaty, properly time, you know, the follow-up. And I think she just got a little too antsy in that situation. I love how it just like pulls out of the skin like nothing.
It's going to be a blast. I thought the same exact thing at my first tournament. I got run over in that particular bracket, but it was just still such a good time and to get involved with the community or personally, and it just makes you feel a part of something even more, and it's a really good feeling. So I hope that everyone gets to, you know, feel that.
Definitely, we definitely want to feel that. We definitely want everybody to feel that. Right now, Joker feeling some Kabal projectiles here. The buzzsaw's coming right at him, straight at him. Love the cancel there, getting a little tricky and adding a little bit of mobility to, you know, the movement of Kabal. He's got great normals, and when you equip that with some cancels, very, very fun to let him move all over the place. Straight shot, keeping him really far away, trying to flawless block as many things as possible, but LawKorridor just kind of mixing it up here. I mean, he's throwing the jack in the box, he's throwing the interactables, just keeping him on his toes. There goes the overhead. Looks like LawKorridor is looking for the low cancel, which is very, very punishable. And somehow the stand 2-1, the second part connected there as a pseudo anti-air.
That second part, the one of 2-1 is stuff of nightmares.
Rips
almost,
that body.
Almost impossible to whiff punish. It's like really hard to stop that from coming out, and let alone hitting you, because like, the corpse takes up I don't know, the screen.
That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
That looked to be a really big read from Zoker with the micro duck, but he missed the input on the punish. He's gonna need on the self lead. LawKorridor coming up a lot of his resources for the Jack in the boxes, just trying to close that gap. Doesn't want to deal with this full screen Kabal nonsense. You know, that aerial buzzsaw going to be a factor here in neutral. Heck, even the grounded one here. Oh! He blocked it out with zoning for 5 minutes straight, and then clutches the one jump in that he does. Wow, buzzsaw was still a mix-up. That was godlike execution. Still fighting from behind though, and he comes in and he's killed right in his face.
A lot of players say the most consistent anti-air in this game is flawless blocking. Watch out, there's only 10 seconds left on the clock, so LawKorridor needs to make something happen now, and that's a very tough thing to do against Kabal when he's got that added mobility, the ability to jump back and throw downward buzzsaws. He kind of just, the fact that he recovers so quickly. Oh, he missed it! Oh, he tried to input Nomad Dash, but he missed it!
Yep. Not like this.
Tried to go... Oh, man. Tried to go back forward, I believe back forward 3, and it just didn't come out. It didn't go into it. Big damage thanks to the corner. He's going to break away, yes, but didn't want to do it right away. Didn't want to get too predictable here. Throwing out that low, that was very dangerous stuff. Super unsafe, but LawKorridor lets it go by. There's the escape field, decides to go for the throw mix. Didn't throw him obviously into the corner, but that is going to fulfill that crushing blow requirement on the back throw. He does hit it mid-screen here. 1-1-1,
oh, this is so
doesn't
scary.
Go into the whole thing. Oh, there it is. He's dead.
So that came down to him having that crushing blow available. He tried that is an indication that someone's looking for the throw.
Yeah,
little things like that, and that was
on
absolute madness. Just start off the back one of the I mean, Nomad Dash, that's belief.
It is. That is a confident call out there. I love the sweep there at the end to kind of, you know, change the wake-up timing there. You know, because everything in this game is a hard knockdown. Everybody kind of anticipates and knows when they're going to be getting up off the floor, thus susceptible to getting hit. But, you know, that little sweep, a very, very specific timing, doesn't get the Kabal conversion there. That is super duper unsafe, putting himself in a world of hurt here. Kabal going for a ride, and LawKorridor looking fantastic, continuing into this game number 2. As he just bullies Kabal right into the corner. Not going to have a lot of room to go back with those very, very good downward projectiles. He's trying to shut that down right here, right now. Kabal does not get punished, but he does get opened up there with the overhead, that second hit of the string.
No commitment again. That dash cancel hasn't gotten him an awful lot of reward so far in the set. That Losher has. Now we're talking. Now he's looking beyond. because there's definitely been a lot of times where he's staggered and lost out on a lot of damage, and he's finally starting to, I think, pick up on that and believe a little bit more in the full strings. And I think he's doing some cool proximity OSs there with that back one, in that he's putting out a range where it might only hit.
Yeah. So he's
Either way,
buffering that, and if you come into this space, it's gonna contact. You're gonna get hit, and I'm gonna cancel to move. But if you don't come into that space, yeah, exactly. If you don't come into that space, I'm still fine. It recovers pretty quickly. It's a really, really good move. Oh, jumping over the Jack in the box. What a call out here. Smart stuff here from Zoker. Right on top of him, goes for the empty jump, but Joker ready to wake up with that stand too. 1-1-1, easy hit confirmed, no problem. Gonna be extending this combo thanks to that hook grab.
No breakaway. LawKorridor said, you know what? I can take this. It's gonna be the counter hit. Got the anti-armor. And Zoker opted not to breakaway right there. Wanted him to come off the resources, it looks like. And if you'd have got the fatal blow, that could have been it. No, not like this. So alive. And what in the world goes into the amplified buzzsaw and takes the round. Zoker. What a decision to do a block string into the amplified buzzsaw, catching a counter poke, and I have never seen that in regular Kabal pressure. Entire arsenal of tricks up his sleeve to take that game. But we'll see if he's got any hidden from us here. Fraud Nomad Dash. All right, now we've almost completed the holy trinity of Kabal things.
Oh, that's a big jump in. That's a big jump in, and that's going to be a big call out. Big boots to the face here. Just continuing this 33% and the corner positioning. However, Kabal does have the mobility to keep those strings going, keep you on your toes, and you're always kind of guessing. Speaking of guessing, here comes the back throw back into the corner. He does have access to that interactable if he does opt to go for it. I wonder if Raw Nomad Dash can cancel Kabal. I don't think so. I think we would have seen that by now. In that scenario. Oh, missing the last part. This is string a little too early here. Can he make this comeback? He fulfilled that crushing blow requirement, so he can hit that back that back throw. But that's okay. Joker coming off the wall. Here comes the kick. No problem at all, but we gotta realize that Kabal built that crushing blow requirement. That back throw can be a deciding factor in one of these following rounds.
Yeah, you know, that closed out the round, but I still feel like that you're feeling pretty good. That's going to be a crushing blow. That you're feeling good that you have it loaded coming into this next round. Oh, go for the short hop kick. Wait a second. I haven't seen Kabal move that way in a long time. I did a full 360 roundhouse right there. Impressive. Very
agile. Whoa! Calling out that up three and walking back just enough for it to whiff. But you gotta be on point. You gotta be ready, almost preemptively swinging before that up three whiffs, because that is a very fast recovering move, or fast recovering wake up move.
Great position now for Zoker, who's on the up, but a intergalactic read from LawKorridor with the wake up down two. Not too sure what he was looking for, other than a jump in that situation, or a throw. That crushing blow is still loaded. Wait a second now.
Yeah, you gotta go for the breakaway. You gotta get out of there, get out of dodge. He might be looking for some kind of throw. Either way, LawKorridor connecting there with the stand.
But, you know, look at Kabal's forward too, almost the same exact thing as Joker's forward. So, these characters are going to be a bruising up close, and they play from a pretty cool distance among each other, where you see them China exactly right there. I was about to touch on it. Both of them have done this. They've walked up into back one range, or for Joker it's forward two range, which you just saw. They walk up into it, and they slightly walk back and do it again. And that has caught multiple whiff punishes. Watch Zoker do the same exact thing, but with back one. He did it last game, and he went straight into Nomad Dash, because they're believing that it's going to work.
Love the opportunity seized there by LawKorridor, getting that free chip damage thanks to that low amplified gunshot. And again, just throwing out that button, 2-1, you hit confirm it into Kapow, no problem. And then he was just sitting there waiting for his bar to come back. He was waiting for that offensive bar so he can, you know, put himself in a really, really good situation. Had Kabal blocked that, he would have just chipped him out, no problem. air to air, down one, I'm sorry, down two, anticipating possibly a breakaway, but I think that was really smart on the Zoker's end by opting not to do it. Doesn't decide to go for the crushing blow, which I believe he did have the option to there. Good block of the overhead, but didn't anticipate that cancel. Now he's getting thrown here. Back throw for days. Whoa, the back one. Really smart stuff. You know, making that down whiff. Now we're getting tricky. We're getting tricky.
He might be hit confirming these. Now that I'm looking at it, that one blocked back one was in a Nomad Dash was canceled.
Could be. I mean, there is an OS for certain things like that. It's a little tough to do. Oh, committing to the whole thing, that could have been disastrous for Zoker. But LawKorridor just didn't get up in time, not able to, you know, see that punishing situation. Zoker looking great here. Kabal, of course. Throwing, yeah, he tried to amplify, tried to go right into it. Trying to get that crushing blow to just kind of stray hit.
Woo! Empty jump by LawKorridor in the buttons. They have so many mind games around those. Two.
Oh, did not commit to the stand one string. Had he done that, would have been able to hit confirm no problem and some good damage. But you know what? LawKorridor still in this game because of that. Getting checked there by that down one, giving him a check of his own here. Beautiful walk back to just make sure that it connect. And I love the recognition that he saw he hit him in an airborne state, so he knew he wouldn't be able to convert into a regular combo afterwards.
I'm shocked that he got away with the full 2-1 string there on whiff when Zoker had Fatal Blow available. Just let rip.
Yeah,
at moments was it that comes back to bite him? Oh, that's gonna be it. Down two's guaranteed. And that was that single thing that I saw. I saw LawKorridor with that 2-1-2 for so long out there, and Zoker just looked at it. And I don't know if he was looking to try to react to something else, but definitely a really tricky situation. Corridor is going to take this 3-1 though. Advance.
Reside here, and you know, I'm not surprised that we're seeing such good gameplay here. So it looks like VLJ trying the Geras tech one more time here. Didn't see it as successful last time, went with the switch and able to pull off the win with a different character. But this time he's going up against Javier, the most insane Scorpion out there, able to just do raw fatal blows that work, lows into fatal blows that work. So Javier's on a tear today. Javier's on a complete tear right now.
Yeah, that was disgusting that he read the read, or as we call the counter read, to the reversal sand trap, which was beautiful. Saw, you know, did the teleport cancel on block and just knew that Geras wants to reversal in the space that he thinks that you're going to be at, or the space that you're at. Quick recovery on it, and then he even punished the attempt. That was really good to start us off here. And another beautiful grip guy with the back. But he is playing some Mortal Kombat today. Safe. Oh my god!
It somehow punished the down two. The down two was recovering so long that Geras was able to just body splash from downtown. Mid command grabs, totally fair.
Another one.
Mid command grabs, totally fair. It's totally fair situation here. I mean, forcing you to block. Trying to clip that low. Good blocking from Javier, blocking the low and then the overhead. And what a challenge here from VLJ, stopping all kinds of offense coming from that help cancel.
And that is death. But you guys gotta think about it. If he is wrong on that mid command grab read, which is 15% in the corner, if Scorpion reads that, you're getting hit for 30 and potentially more. So you always gotta have that you know, analysis of risk reward in that situation. And with a health deficit, it becomes even crazier. But as long as you get a health lead, oh yeah, baby, you're gonna be feeling it. And that's what VLJ was kind of feeling early on that last round. Javier, hold on to a health lead still here, and that's where you see it might be a little bit more hesitant.
Oh, that could have been disastrous. If he went with a faster button, I think he actually would have gotten him punished. Like if he went for 1-1 instead of, you know, the forward 2, which is a little bit slower, but does hit his mid. He was right there. He was right next to him when he recovered.
Oh, there's the punish.
Oh,
Which?
yep.
Oh,
it was loaded.
I wasn't even paying attention.
It was loaded. It was loaded, ready to go. Those missed crushing blow requirements fulfilled. What a conversion here from Javier. Not gonna even waste enough time for him to get that breakaway into position.
Some simulator, and then we've got, yep, and then we've got the, and then we've got the trap. So a little bit different. We'll see if the shifting sands even comes into play. It's something that Geras is bringing, and I don't think we see an awful lot on the actual screen. We haven't seen a lot of tick throws either.
No, we're not seeing a lot of tick throws at all from Geras, and I guess it's just because, you know, the Scorpion,
He has a lot.
again, the mobility. Yeah, it's the fact that, like, when he's jumping, he's not really jumping. He's not fully committing to something, and a teleport can come out of nowhere if you're trying to anticipate, like, an anti-air approach. Love the hit confirm into the low sand, only to switch the sides. Very smart stuff. But remember, you're fighting against Scorpion. Scorpion's always one teleport away from getting out of the corner. Super duper good. A very good option to have. There he is. Switching it up.
There it is.
I mean, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing. That's why.
You watch him do it and go, okay, cool.
See ya. Oh, big punish here. I guess mid command grabs are fair because they're going to whiff there when those tick throws don't go your way. Blocks the overhead. Good stuff. Good reaction.
Risked his life
fuzzy
12% right there. He risked his life for 12% and 830%.
Let's
you want to
calm
nerf
down.
that?
Let's calm down, Mr. Down player. All you Kodal
Risk it,
players.
play.
We love your mid command grabs. Okay.
Hey, I haven't seen.
Okay.
I haven't. Hey, also I'm saying, have we seen a mid command? Have we seen a mid command grab win?
You know what? There's just 0 Kodals in EU. All right. Everybody knows that. Everybody.
Oh, there are.
They're all in a.
They're actually really good too. Low key.
Okay. Maybe it'll turn into high key when they sign up by going to competition.com.
Exactly. You guys better too.
All right, gonna pop that sand clone. Gonna be really, really plus. And I guess in that scenario, Javier was looking for the command grab, but he's mixing it up just a little bit. 12 seconds on the clock. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're just so.
And you have to really hope that they're not good at flawless blocking, because that could be a trap.
Do you see the raw command grab attempt just out the gate, and Javier just kind of calmingly walking out of the distance, walking out of that range. Oh, back 3.
And punished him?
I thought it was unblockable.
I hate to see it.
I thought it was unblockable. He blocked the second back 3. I mean, that's how. Oh, the shimmy going shoulder to shoulder, making the throw attempt, and just hitting him, clipping him there. Max range with that mid.
That was gorgeous. That was just a gorgeous round from Javier from start to end. Starting off, again, I hate to say it, he did that command grab, health deficit, and it got away from him.
He just lost. He just died. Oh, big body splash, big boys.
I think he was looking for the command grab on start to take him to the corner, which is why he went to it right there. Because like I was saying earlier, this is a very hard character to kind of not again.
Why did that work? Why did
Not
that work?
again.
Why did that work? Low got blocked. Low got blocked, and he canceled into spear anyway. Why did that work? That's insane.
I don't know.
Oh,
But it's
man,
working.
keeping it nice and simple.
And I'm loving it.
Big brain time. Let's see if he does it again. I'm gonna jump out of my chair if he does it again. It just does low into spear on
If it works.
If it
Yeah,
works.
if it works again.
But that doesn't make sense. Like, why did it work? Okay, back throw here. Geras getting anti-aired for days here. Looks like Javier barely missed that down 1 conversion. Nice. I love the jump kick teleport. So beautiful, and you know, just the fact that it just takes me back. You know, it takes you back to the old MKs. Jump kick teleports were so deadly, so devastating here. A great way to kind of just tack on the damage. Walking back and forth, trying to feel himself, but here comes Geras swinging with 1-1-1. A nice little tick throw. Mid command grabs are very fair, guys. Remember that. Oh, wake up 3, horizontal hitbox, and making sure that connects. There's the unblockable back 3. Just kidding, you just gotta block overhead, but it's so difficult to react to. Ooh, I guess he was looking for some kind of breakaway, didn't want to commit to the spear. So it's definitely a good call here from Geras. Flawless block up to Geras. Definitely has one of the best in the business. And look at that, the shimmy. Fishing out that down 2 and cashing in big time here is VLJ. Can he do this?
Arma, I hate to say this, but if he did 4-4 spear, it would have worked right there because it takes away the gap. That's exactly why we're seeing it. That's exactly why
did that work? Why did that work?
Why did it work?
Why did that work? I don't understand.
Because he just got flawless block for doing the string.
I don't. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no. I think that he put the pad down. Oh,
big brain. Big brain.
Yeah.
The biggest brain.
It was the flawless block attempt, but even after he showed that he could flawless block it, Javier was just like, even though this is still a mind game, I'm gonna do it anyway. That's what's crazy. What's crazy to me is that in those situations,
it's not a matchup I'm used to seeing. I think this is the first time I've seen these two go head-to-head, so let's just get the show on the road and see who wins. Oh, yeah.
Starting off with the goods, baby. The immediate check and hit confirmed by Zoker, and he's about 3/4 of the way into the next round. Zoker coming out swinging here. Some massive mids meeting there. Blade against Blade, and it's Scorpions winning that altercation. Got a good position here, threat to the corner. Press there. Unblockable overhead, and will we see the infamous, so as a forward 3 in the spear? Oof.
I mean, Javier's, he's shown all day long that he's not afraid to do that kind of next layer, or if you want to flawless block, he'll throw a spear at the end instead. It's such a huge risk, but if you get hit by it once, it can mean the round or the game or whatever the case may be. There's the block. Yo, he let the overhead rock. No cancel to be had. And that is a clean punish for Javier. No opportunities for Zoker to challenge, and that's a round 1 for Scorpion, but wow. Did he have meter? Yeah, he did. He had plenty of meter to cancel that.
Round 2.
Possible input error. Possible input error. Those OSs can definitely be tricky, or those cancels in general. You know, one little fat finger here or there, it costs you everything. It's there, and he's been so good on those back ones in particular. On confirming them, on setting up beautiful whip punishes with it.
There's the confirm. Wow, wake up buttons coming out from MKJavier. He's really trying to challenge Zoker to say, I want you to challenge me on wake up. In this case, overhead coming out.
Do it.
Oh! Big damage. Oh, he drops the combo.
I like this. All right, he's back on the hunt here, and he whiffs. If he would have done the jump 2 catch up, he may have caught him, but he went for the ever so T-Rex slim jump 1 and whipped in front of his face. Luckily, still able to survive the round, survive that encounter, put a round on the board.
He's already conditioned in this first game to worry about that low hook. 2 overheads connected in that round. Anti-air standing 1. We MK9 in here. Oh, I was half expecting another one right there.
You know, I think that's exactly what he wanted to throw at him. That was beautiful. But I think that Zoker expected teleport because it's Scorpion, ladies and gentlemen.
Too slow.
And that is a mind game a Scorpion player can use against you. Jumping at you a lot and then going, you know what, I'm going to do these clearly anti-airable jumps and just wait for you to be wrong and then teleport you. Zoker's working with a big lead right now, though. Oh, those cancels so crisp. And even though he's been doing those buzzsaws on block, which are still really good, he's been fishing for counter pokes with it. Looking for those KBs.
Yeah, that fatal blow was spent in round 1, so Javier, he's not going to have that all-important resource for the kind of explosive comeback. Puts himself barely minus. I like that Zoker's not pressing there. That's a really common and popular flawless block bait. However, there's that 2-1-2 coming through. As Kabal, the fatal blow is ready. But will he have a chance to defend it? The dashing grab. Lovely tech, Zoker. Oh, he doesn't quite get the jump in. He was looking for it. Oh! What is going on here?
He almost shimmied him looking at the stand one out.
Oh my god!
That was
He blocked the mix, Aquaman. I wonder if there's people that are now like, you know, inspired and they're gonna kind of make some new customizations. I think it looks sick in the film. Like that poster. God tier. Oh!
I already want his own spin-off. Do you get it? Do you get it? All right,
Oh
I'm
my
leaving.
god.
I'm leaving.
Yeah. Don't worry, stream. We've only got him for about, you know, an extra hour tops, and then we'll be done. Oh, there's that jump in.
Oh,
Blocks on the overheads are coming through again. Hang on a minute. The damage. Javier. God, he's playing fantastic today. And he is, in fact, a player that has been able to defeat LawKorridor in the past. So definitely don't think if he makes it into Grand Finals here that this is LawKorridor's tournament. Javier could totally go all the way right now. With the way he's playing so far, Zoker giving it his all, and Javier still somehow able to find it through. Good block on the overhead, though. Empty jump 1-1. Classic. You press. Eat the back one.
it was the slight delay into that back one as well that really opened him up. And like those short hops, those quick overheads, super effective. All right, Zoker getting a lot of stray hits, but no hit confirms. You open back to back and off the 4-2-2. That's the one you really need to see. Okay. He definitely made up for it right there. Going from a lack of one on a 4-2-2 to hit confirming a 4-4, that's just insanity. Baits him with the empty jump, really smart. Because every time he had done jump one in that exact moment, he got jump guarded for it. Big cash out. Oh no, this is life alert. What are you doing here?
Unbreakable into KB! How did he take that? How did Zoker take that? You know what's insane? Zoker press. Javier's turnaround here has been absolutely insane and playing at a pace. Yeah, 2-0.
Oh, it is 2-0. See, I don't have an OS. It's actually early here, and I still don't know.
Well, what we do know right now is that he's already gone for a slightly different variation. We just saw the gas blast, close range. We wonder what move he swapped it out with.
Oh no! Oh, that looked like it was close to the KB range.
16%.
I think that he was betting on it being the KB range. He didn't amplify that. Oh, he gets a free one there. But this, you know, Zoker, yeah, he's about to be down. He's about to be down a lot.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my goodness. But at least the crushing blow has gone off the 4-3-4, which makes that a little bit less of a mind game than Scorpion's pressure. I always like to say that worst case scenario, if the Scorpion comes off that in round number 1, you're actually in a okay spot for the rest of the match. Because he's got less of a stagger on the pressure. And now he's coming to life here in the corner.
Restands, always that gas blast. Back one, single hit confirm again, and here we go. Big jump into even more restands and the pressure. This is a, ooh, I'm liking this variation. I think the move he definitely swapped there is that, the low grab, because it just doesn't, Javier's blocking on it has been absolutely phenomenal. You actually, I'm not used to seeing so many players or so many of those lows getting blocked, because he normally chews up everyone with that. Lets the dash rock on the confirm. Side switch as well. This variation change looking good for Zoker so far, Aquaman. The safety of the blast, the restand possibilities.
Yeah, the fact that he got him to the corner and was able to utilize it really well too. And it works, you know, 30 plus damage into a restand in the throw makes it a half-life, you know, sequence.
Ooh. Big jump in.
Oh yeah. Guaranteed.
Keep it guaranteed.
Oh man.
More challenges on those single hits.
Yeah, Javier's challenges on those cancels have been really impressive, and he's not going to get a whip punish there. And the stagger to the 1-1 still gets the conversion. No break away from Zoker. He wakes up into the buttons, and that should go into fatal blow into death. And Zoker stays alive. It looked like he was down and out, but fought, scrapped his way back into this.
But it really can go to show that sometimes all it can take is changing one move to give your...
We were just predicting the future moments ago. Here we go. First blood. Going to Zoker, trying to chase him down and ready for the cancel. And he's been so good about, you know, kind of swinging right there with the 1-1 looking for a confirm. One time he didn't, got a little bit of damage, but he gets a big pickup off the next hit. He's already got the corner. And Javier with the throw. I think he felt the pressure. Got a little ballsy right there. He's trying to stand too. Woo! I know what.
This is the thing about the way Kabal is being played here. Oh yeah. But the Kabal that we're seeing from Zoker still does really impressive damage without the air dash. I know the air dash's damage is like insanely high, some of the highest practical damage in the game, but it's always great to see that you don't need it. You know, it's not like the one move you absolutely have to take, because Kabal, the utility and everything else, the damage is still like at least 30% per touch, which is
at least 30.
Perfectly fine for MK11. Ooh.
Also, one thing to mention about this variation of Kabal, and one thing that I've seen in this round so much, is just how meter intensive it is. And that is one of the downsides to it, is that if you do one cancel, you are so susceptible to getting hit immediately. Just because of that, and he gets a big read there. Zoker is back to life, though. And he just makes this variation work for him versus kind of the other way around, which is a beautiful thing to see, is a different take on a character like Kabal, and one from different that we're seeing, which is, you know, oh no! Back-to-back, beautiful reads by Zoker, gets to flawless block, and all those resources I told you about, all of that meter, he's just coming off of all of it as he gets it, I feel like. This is beautiful.
Now we go into cancel, and he hits the mid. Hang on a sec, counter hit. They turn it around, 2-1-2 into guaranteed spear buff. You see Scorpion players use a lot more 2-1-2-1 hit once they have Burning Spear. It just gives you a great way of activating it, and yes, great. Oh, and that's going to be better than great. Here comes the damage. 31%, and he's still got a bar.
Gorgeous by Zoker, and in a mix-up situation, the forward throw going to put us in a Game 5 situation. He is fighting his way. He was...
Mid you could ever want. And then the grab game that explodes once you take those plus frames. But this Game 5
have mids. It's because they accidentally gave him the Kabal. All of them. Knockdown here. Overhead. No, the patience. And Javier not reacting right now. Usually if he does that slight walk back, he's staring all day as the opponent. And the one time he puts it out there, he doesn't believe. I think he's in his own head right now. He's lost 2 games straight. We might start to see the first sign of a crack in the armor for Javier here. Oh,
let's the teleport rock. I mean, some of this stuff is working, but it's showing that he's not quite as rock solid as he was earlier. Restand positions, plus frames. Oh, being able to get the restand into forward 4 plus frames, that is scary in the instant jump in. Doesn't overcommit, and he tries to wake up buttons. Chewed up by the forward 2. Zoker, hang on a second. Drops the combo. Oh dear. He loses the restand, the damage. Oh, but he punishes with a clean back 1, and just like that, Aquaman Zoker just about to reverse sweep into grand finals.
Will he be able to do it? This is a story I did not expect in the last 5 minutes, that's for sure. And we've even got the hit confirm of the forward 4. Not a lot of people can do that on this planet at a consistent basis and at a high level in Mortal Kombat. In a Losers Finals situation that you were down 2-0 in catch-up and
plus frames the sets up. Animal. Using the plus frames off that jump in. He wasn't looking for a combo, folks. When you jump, you can't get it. He was looking for jump in, plus frames into more pressure. And there's the overhead. Knows the challenge comes out. The cancel. Javier, this could be his last chance. Zoker bringing this all the way back. Johnny Cage getting hype in the background saying, come on, Kabal, you can do it. Right. Wait a minute. An opportunity.
Little bit of momentum killer. A little bit of time spent in the throw. Okay. Javier getting a big cash out. And now we're back to a scramble situation where any hit fatal is going to do it. And he's going to stay alive. This is massive.
The plus frames into jump. The plus frames into jump, but the 1-1 clips him. Javier pressing buttons out of plus frames again. Just total disrespect.
Final round. Fight.
And that'll get you back in a match, that's for sure. And even starting off with teleport, no breakaway from Zoker. Speed to 233, stay alive, and wakes up with a beautiful instant.
That was clean.
Stupid gameplay right now.
Right, as we go mid-screen, the meter's gone. He just goes for the meaty grab. That's going to bring us back to this mid-screen once again. Cancelling it for the fake out, perhaps. And another grab. He only has a little bit of work left to go, and that fatal blow is not a possibility for Javier anymore. Whiffs the forward 3. Can't quite land it. There's the instant jump. Can't pick it up. Probably expecting a breakaway, perhaps.
Javier do that backdash an awful lot here, kind of more as the set's gone along. He's played less aggressive as it's gone along, and that's been the conditioning of Zoker. Be close. Off the amplification. 40 health remaining. Javier's made insane comebacks happen already. The throw didn't get punished for it.
Tech.
This time around, and the tech Zoker is doing some crazy things right now. Looks buff. He wants the damage. And press there. Man, empty jumps, the mind games that they kept empty jumping.
So we squeeze it in, but I tell you what, we're going to start things off. Zoker versus LawKorridor. We'll get this show on the road as LawKorridor has a pretty decent start here.
Yeah, that Winners Finals side match, LawKorridor looked so crisp. It was domination for a lot of it.
LawKorridor's Joker is no, I was going to say no joke, that's generally no pun intended. It's just that his Joker is fantastic. It's underratedly good.
I'll give it to you. That's a pretty good one.
It was accidental. I wanted to say it just so happens that his character was called the Joker, and that's just the term. And by the way, bam, air-to-air 1-2-1. Give me that down 2 on the end, as now LawKorridor takes round 1 here in Grand Finals. Zoker, I mean, he's got a mountain to climb and then some, Aquaman.
Indeed, and without any defensive bar, this mountain's getting taller. For some reason, he's climbing it, but as he's climbing it, it's getting taller on him, which is just unfortunate. Health lead, every single read right now by LawKorridor, shutting down any attempt that Zoker has made at moving forward. He hasn't been able to move forward at all, catch-up. He's just running into something. That's a good read from LawKorridor.
And there's something about that straight gunshot that the Joker has being pretty much like human-sized at the very top means that jumping over and jumping in on Joker's kind of difficult because you jump in and he hits you. Oh God! What a game like one that was.
And like it was last time they played, it was like anything new, right? In that moment, but we aren't there yet. And he's been down 2-0 and made it work before, so. And those were also kind of more one-sided losses, those first couple matches, just last set.
A lot of the range being respected, but it will be a clean back one all the same into the full combo. Ah, hang on a minute. I hadn't noticed that. Zoker has, in fact, taken the air dash. Now, I don't disagree with this decision. We look at what he's been bringing forward with Kabal all tournament long and all pro competition long, to be honest with you. But against the Joker, I think the air dash is going to be important because you just need to be able to swing and hit as hard as he can. And the air dash lets you do that.
And you actually got to give him something extra to think about, especially on the aerial approach. Before, LawKorridor wasn't afraid of anything, and so you saw him challenging so many jump-ins because at the end of the day, the worst thing you're going to need is a buzzsaw or something like that, you know, without that air gas. And now it's a little bit different right now, and you see LawKorridor having to block a little bit more on these jump-ins, and those little things are going to be a big difference maker, and they already are, because look at this. We got the round from Zoker, and utilizing a short hop kick that's so rarely seen, but it's swaggy. If you ever look at his short hop kick really closely, he turns and like clocks you in the jaw. It's pretty sexy.
The mocap actors had a good time recording it, I imagine. For a set. Oh, I like that decision. You have to. That objective. Yo, was that a side switch combo?
And it was unbreakawayable because that instant jump normal is instant jump one that hit grounded.
That was sick. I've never seen that before.
It was.
Of course, Zoker like brings forward some stuff you can see. Wait a minute.
Wow. Okay.
You know what's mad, Aquaman?
Sitting watching.
Fight.
Reverse sweep. Man pulling out the broom and saying it's dusty in here. Oh, there's a jump in another confirm. Break it for LawKorridor, but it creates that meaty situation. The grab is scary, as always. Kabal, I like how he short hops into the dash. That's so weird to challenge.
You drop there. you can definitely tell that LawKorridor has a lot more on the mind, because when Kabal's at that screen, or at that distance that he's at, he has to think, and he has to hold something, or be wary of that gas blast range, right? So that's the biggest difference I'm seeing catch up in this matchup so far, in what we saw in the first set, and then in game number 1 here.
Oh, he had the idea. He really wanted to chase down the wake-up roll with the KB. He just rolled in the direction. Oh, he wanted to punish that so bad. Speaking of which, though, he gets the back one anyway. Wait a second. LawKorridor. He breaks.
Oh, no!
If he just did like a single button into it, if he did like standing 4 fatal blow, that was a mix-up for sure. LawKorridor broke at the right time.
Fight.
All right. Woo-wee!
Boom, boom. Oh! Oh!
That's a lot of damage. Almost 40%. I talked about when I played last time how similar these characters are in normals at like sweep distance. They have a very similar toolkit as far as their mids and the ranges of them, and you see them before there was the leap, before there was the gas blast. They were playing a much more grounded footsie game, and I really like this adjustment by Zoker to get out of that stubborn mentality and go for it here. That might be matchup specific, but also player specific. He's using it against LawKorridor perfectly so far to at least make a comeback start to happen and put a stop to what was 4 games straight, and now he's in this set, closing out the round in a fatal blow by any means necessary. We're all tied up once more.
Yeah, say talking about comebacks. Oh, no!
Why is that? There's a lot of connections that have to, connect to each other, and sometimes it doesn't work out. It's unfortunate.
As we go into what could be a final game. LawKorridor's now going to be here, winner's side still. 1 game away from taking it. The frames already continue with a perfect read on the neutral jump. Ooh, he's going to get big damage in the corner for this. God, the Joker, he hits so hard. The Kapow. Lovely answer for Zoker, though. Love it.
Woo! Pretty good into that, and he's still going to get some big old beefy damage right back. 30% right back at you, and he tried to wake up Buttons. That got shut down real quick. Zoker, 2 tapping him into a health deficit. Got to shim him there with the walk back. He's been loving that.
Sit some respect, but it will be that back forward 4. Oh dear, hang on a second, that fatal blow is about to come back. And he gets the grab, that will not kill. He hasn't got escape failed. Well, at the time he didn't. Wonderful read, but no, can't get the neutral jump. The game-saving tech, but he gets tripped up anyway.
Oh no!
The down 1, oh!
I was scared that he only did the down 1 right there. I was frightened. They give him one more breath for LawKorridor to try to put himself at the real point, but he avoids it. Zoker stays alive once more. Needless to say, that did not affect him whatsoever. That was a beautiful snipe.
Counter hit. Hang on a minute. That's a chance to bring it back, and Zoker holding on to that defensive bar. It's going to be important, I think, avoiding the corner or whatever the case may be as we go into what could be a final round. The anti-air. Ooh, the cleanest.
The meterless pickup. Watch this dome, even though he doesn't have the low equipped. Probably reading the stagger of the back 1 or back 1 into disc. Maybe holding down.
Screen is established. There's the anti-air.
Yeah, once you get Joker's
Watch out
breathing.
for fatal blow.
Nice forward dash. LawKorridor to get underneath him there, and now we've got another one. Catch up tournament point for LawKorridor. This will be big for him.
Clean anti-air, but he's a bit too far away for the forward 4 pickup. Gets the jump in, but again, there's the confirm though. Forward 2 connects, and the breaker for LawKorridor could be the only breaker he gets in this round. And hang on a minute, keeps a full jump in. This is where Zoker can potentially turn things around here. Keeps it nice and consistent. Again, the restand. What's it going to be? He tries to jump out. The wake up down 1. LawKorridor is trying to squirm his way out of this. Ooh. Now
Pressure
This
is
tournament
on.
point, but the advantage is Zoker's man. 1 round, and we're going to go into a final game before the reset. Uh-oh.
Never say never with the amount of damage on the screen. One mix up, though, it's a big swing. Version.
LawKorridor was just pressing buttons right there.
Oh my goodness, that was insane. LawKorridor with the movement there at the end.
Game of the tournament, or the final game of the first half. Let's go.
Whoa! We have got some leaps of his own here, catch up. He has decided to make a little bit of an adjustment. I'm gonna get more mobile too.
Sorry, I'm genuinely almost spilling my cup of tea everywhere, made me totally miss what variation he equipped. But yes, this is a variation that LawKorridor has used multiple times. He tends to have Jumping Jester, Leap, and Low Gunshot. This was actually the first variation he ever equipped in Ultimate. Playing fire with fire in the form of the super jump. Oh, that's a counter hit, and Zoker.
He calls variation upgraded Joker on the streets.
Oh, there's the low.
Chip damage.
For the longest time, he didn't have a name for this variation. It was just a random mishmash of characters, to be honest. The slam and the amplify. Yo, this super jump Joker. This is a high octane matchup, and it's going to bring LawKorridor into tournament point again, letting him fight in the air, something he couldn't do before. Oh,
yeah,
air to
I
air.
love this adjustment. This might be one of the coolest adjustments I've ever seen in Mortal Kombat 11, where you go from a grounded game that LawKorridor is beating Zoker at, and then Zoker goes aerial, wins the war, and then LawKorridor is like, you know what? I have this hidden in the arsenal as well. And after Zoker wins that next battle, he's like, time to make an adjustment as he's trying to win the war now. Bringing the aerial arsenal to Zoker. Oh.
More of the Bird Boy beatdowns. They're starting to add up. He's getting dangerously close to crushing blow territory. And now Zoker is in big trouble. That trade saves his skin because he could not afford to get hit by that. Oh, he loses in the air. And that's going to be Super Jump Joker, bringing LawKorridor into a pro competition victory. And now finish things off. No friendships here. LawKorridor almost never does it. And that is where we finish today's tournament.
Fatality.
Joker and LawKorridor both look like they're having a good time out here, getting the victory. Getting the victory here.